Hmm.
What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday morning to you. What's up, everybody? Appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today on the Go at CeeLo. We have a full schedule for you today, and it's going to start right now with NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying. Yes, last week they just did qualifying, and this week we're doing practice and qualifying. This is Group 1, and let's get to it. Let's get to it as the cars are already on the track and I'm already losing my voice and everything. I don't understand. I set everything and it goes right back to where it needs to be. Let me get rid of this truck logo. Appreciate you being here. We're at the qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series. And right now, AJ Allmendinger is in the lead for practice. Oh, this is not qualifying. This is practice. Okay, and MRN's decided it doesn't want to work either. We'll have to figure that out. Well, what's up, Georgia fan? Good to see you, Raymond, Susan, Jimmy, Mad Steve. What's going on as well, Bronny? What's going on, everybody? I know, yes, YouTube, NASCAR, Amazon Prime's got this live on their YouTube channel, so you guys can go and watch that. Hang out in our chat and enjoy. Mad Steve, Eddie Gross, what's going on? James, Coila, what's up? Mike, Cold Trickle here was earlier, but hello to everybody. We appreciate you being here on the Go at CeeLo. I'm logged in. No PRN. Okay. That's interesting. So we'll do our backup plan here. 1 second while I do that. As we are here, 15 minutes left in this Group 1 practice, and we'll have Group 2 as well. But thanks for being here, y'all. We're going to have a good day today. NASCAR, Amazon Prime will show the practice, and then qualifying will start, and then they will take it off. Subscribe count. Let's see if I can get my Sirius XM going instead, so I can actually listen to this. Sirius XM. But hold up, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Cole is here at 2 a.m. Beard Motorsports branching off of super speedways and bringing the love to Texas for tomorrow. There you go. Jesse Love. Jesse Love is in the car to this weekend. Let's see. Yeah, he is. He's in that 18th fastest so far. Jesse Love. And why is I reset the computer? What's up, Kenneth Fox? Make sure you hit that like button for us as you're coming in. So we're trying to get some more folks in here. I know we'll have a good time in a little while. But hang out in the chat and relax and chill. Let me get this all set up. What's up, Kenneth Fox? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here. Let me try and get my live stream button out of the way there. Nope, that's not it. There's live streaming. Start listening. I was on vacation last week. How did the giveaway go? We did actually do it. I couldn't get a hold of Tom, so we put it off till this Sunday. So
left Talladega last week. He had one simple message. He told reporter Lee Spencer.
Did Jeb Burton protest enough to win last week? No. He felt pretty sad though.
Said, "Just I'm going to Texas, kick some blank."
Well, for his car was disqualified, Ryan.
And that like for us, y'all. Appreciate hanging out with us.
To make up. Now with Jay Allmendinger leads the way. The Wurth number 21 of Josh Berry, second quick, followed by Eric Jones, Justin Haley, and John Hunter Nemechek.
All right, so practice is upon us. We're in Group 1 practice. Let me find my Group 1, my Group A. Group A practice. Why are you doing this? Okay. There we go. I think we all set up now. Jeb was crying and broke hearted. Yes, he was. What's up, Karen? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Good morning, everybody that's here. Happy Saturday morning. Happy Sunday. Kelly, what's going on? He says, hey, CeeLo, it's a shame all the complaining and reporting others because you two lose out worse than they did. I wish you still had video and audio. It is what it is, man. It's a shame all the complaining and reporting others caused you to lose out worse than they did. Yep, it is what it is, man. That's how it is. But consistency is the key. We're going to keep on building. We're going to keep on growing. And that's how it's going to be. That's how it is. But AJ Allmendinger right now, the dinger in first place. And look at Sharkblood in P2 and Eric Jones in P3. Justin Haley there as well. So this should be interesting. We'll see. We'll look at the state. We'll look at the leader breakdown here in just a little bit. But good. Man, my computer is not happy today.
A little bit sweeter.
Not sure what's up with my computer. It's like in a lag here. You built so bad. Did they repair the grass from last night? I'm sure they did. We'll have to see when they come through the trial. I really haven't been paying attention. We had a good truck race last night too as well. We had a fun time. But this is Group A of the Wurth 400 practice. Every time I move my mouse, it locks up. I even restart the computer too. Just practice. Practice. All right, there we go. Maybe it'll calm down a little bit, dear. But thank you guys for hanging out with us today. 9 minutes left here in Group 1, and I'll go through the list here. Allmendinger, Josh Berry, Eric Jones, Justin Haley, John Hunter Nemechek, Brad Kozlowski, Chris Buescher, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Zane Smith, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Ryan Preece, Riley Herbst, Ty Dillon, Cody Ware, SVG, Jesse Love in that Cup truck this weekend. Let's see what he could do. He did pretty well at Bristol with these boys. I think he finished 19th, and Chad Fincham in 19th. And there's Chase. I guess he's in Group 2. That doesn't show him qualifying or running for practice. So unless there's something going on with Chase. But thank you guys for being here today. We appreciate you hanging out with us on the channel. You said it perfectly. Yep. We're still here. No matter what, we're still here. Consistently doing things. Constantly. You want to make it on YouTube, it's consistency. Did they repair the grass? All right, next time around here, I'm going to look. If they show it. I'm not sure if they will or not.
Or worse, it has been a steep learning curve for SVG.
Yeah, it has been a struggle. I'm sure he can't wait.
Ryan Preece.
Next month to get back on a road course where everyone is equal ground. But one thing Doug Turnbull was talking
Al Geyer for the win. I got him too as well, Angry Hubby. I got Al Geyer today. And I got Sam Mayer with the Andy's sponsor on the car. So last week, if you did not know, there was a couple disqualifications in the final results of the NASCAR race. Joey Logano and Ryan Preece were both disqualified from their finishes due to some spoiler issues. One had a bolt missing, and the other one had some pieces not together or something like that.
what's going on this racetrack. What happened last year in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race, which went a few laps over.
Keep on hitting that like. We're trying to get to 100 likes, y'all. 100 likes on the stream. Help us out. A rule is a rule. You're right. Trish has a new album out. Clay, what's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. Happy Saturday morning. There was just a little bit of rain. We had more rough in the afternoon.
That's 15, but of course, Ryan Blaney so far out here on the racetrack. Well, he's made 21 laps, so he's had an opportunity to make all 15. But we're seeing cars come in, getting those adjustments, going back out. We have 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
7 minutes and 50 seconds left here. Good morning. Reporting in from the hills of Johnson City. Cornbread, what's up?
Speedway and Thursday night over at the dirt track. Interstate green for Christopher Bell. Great looking race.
Hopefully we'll get over to the Bristol race, Cornbread. Hopefully you're there.
Here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
Certainly jumps off the racetrack, no doubt about that. And I need to mention right now that Josh Berry.
Right, it's odd year.
Track 33, Brad Kozlowski 30 laps in running, and then David.
You're not a Logano fan this week?
Has next in line in as far as laps or run is concerned. Best overall lap.
Someone said they like the beatbox car for Riley Herbst. He's got some crazy paint schemes. What's up, Wendy? Good morning. Appreciate you being here.
And really, with the picture I want to paint, it's not specifically what's up with him. Everybody's dealing with their little hand.
Yes, he is, Jimmy.
Ty Dillon said once he passed.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I should have took him. You're right. Should have took him. Rising Rhino, what's up, man? Make sure you check out Rising Rhino. He's hoping his Avalanche stay in it here tonight. He does, man.
0.215.
Yeah, buddy.
Then the pole winning speed a year ago.
Herbst will be sponsored by a company that makes apple juice and Kansas. Treetop. There's John Nemechek. Last 3 races, 30th, 21st, and 30th. He hasn't really had a good season. And there's SPG, currently 17th fastest in practice. His last 3 finishes. Darlington, 20th, Bristol, 38th, and Talladega, 29th. Having an issue as well.
Temperature obviously high with the sun shining on it. Brad Keselowski has
Felicia dropping to 7. Algeyer. Frozen pizza car.
A large group of cars. Everyone wasn't straight yet. And the way Kyle described it, he was used to people being straight when they started braking. And he just simply got into the back of Keselowski. And then Ryan Blaney came through trying to avoid it. Clipped Keselowski. Both of those drivers exited early. But if Keselowski is going to have some redemption, it could absolutely happen here. Starting back in 2020 for Brad, 9th, 6th, 4th, 8th, 7th, and 2nd. And those last 3, 8th, 7th, and a runner-up, all in the next-gen car. Keselowski has been fantastic. The one thing he has not done here at this track ever is drive into victory lane.
Keselowski's never won here, huh? Custer's being sponsored by Red Baron. Dang it now. I want to throw in a Tony's Frozen Pizza. Frozen pizza. That's right. Cold custard. Why doesn't he have the Andes on this weekend? That's crazy. He should have the Andes. He should have the Andes this weekend.
Yeah, to Brett's point, 20 degrees of banking in turns 1 and 2. The last time they resurfaced.
I guess that's not the race sponsor, so 3 minutes left here in Group 1 practice, and you got Allmendinger is the fastest right now. All right, let's go look at the leaderboard because
you look at the hash marks on Texas.
Look at Allmendinger, Ryan Blaney, Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher again on 20 lap. Logano, look at that, 25 laps. And Barry, Shark Blood. Look at your 3 guys here. Ford, Chevy.
Off of turn number 2.
Look at Rowdy there. He's in the 25 laps. So if we want a long run here, you're going to pay attention to these guys right here. But overall, Dinger, he's got the fastest 5 lap. And then he kind of falls off on a long run.
Kind of treacherous. Yeah, this track has widened out since it was last repaved, and it's been a while since we've seen it. The track surface is very, very great. And the other thing we've seen here is
Barry carrying the race sponsor on his car. Yep, Shark Blood.
23 lead change.
Yeah, you can watch it for free, y'all, on Amazon Prime's YouTube channel. Go check it out. They do a good job over there. They'll cut it off at qualifying, and then you guys can come back or hang out in the chat as well here and watch it somewhere else on another device. And you can chat in our chat and hang out. Cole says, dang it, I'm hungry again. What's up, Sapphire? Keep hitting that like. We're trying to get to 100 likes. We're at 50. Help us out, y'all. Trying to get to 100 likes.
Truck race and went to overtime at that event.
Look at that 7-Eleven car for Rowdy. Happy birthday, by the way, Rowdy. That's right, Bronny. You and I are on the same page here. 1 minute left here in Group 1 practice. We got Allmendinger, Barry Jones. Your 1, 2, 3.
Joey Logano and 12. Now, I mentioned on my last report how Ty Dillon, when he got in the dirty air, the hailing all went away. Joey Logano just complained about not being able to said that his teammate Ryan Blaney literally was 3/10 faster than another car, had to ride.
50 seconds left here in Group 1. All the big names. There's some big names in here, but Chris Buescher, 23 laps run, got the best time, as we just looked at.
A new sponsor, 7-Eleven, and those colors jump. It takes a little bit of getting used to.
How is Dinger leading? There are no left turns at Texas. Exactly, Jimmy. He's got the 5 overall fastest, I guess, and then the best 5-lap average, but he falls off after 10 laps. He's not the fastest anymore.
Race company.
Shark Blood is a good bet. Rebel Soul says if you're wondering who Shark Blood is, we call Josh Berry Shark Blood. Maybe what's his name will be in here.
A lot of big companies who are based here at the Fort Worth, Dallas area.
There's a 7-Eleven all over Japan, so all the Japanese NASCAR fans are probably cheering on the 7-Eleven race car.
Getting very close to ending, and it looks like our NASCAR starter has grabbed a red and black flag. So very shortly, we're going to end this first practice. Again, AJ Allmendinger, the quickest lap so far, followed by Josh Berry, then Eric Jones, Justin Haley, and John Hunter Nemechek. That is our top 5, as we still have a few cars circulating around this 125 miles. Joey Logano flashes by yet again. Logano has run the most laps in this practice.
Hope everybody's doing well here today. Hit that like for us, y'all.
Seconds of one practice here. For 2, we'll go out shortly for a 25-minute session. Then we'll line them up to go qualify. Single car, single lap qualify.
You're welcome, Cornbread. You're welcome.
End of Group 1 practice.
All right, so there is the end of Group 1. Who won the trucks? Who won the trucks last night, everybody? It was Corey Heim. Corey Heim dominated the truck race. At one time, he had an 18-second lead on the second place car. Then a caution came out. But Corey Heim was just too fast, too strong, and he won the race yesterday. But thank you guys for being here. Allmendinger, Josh Berry, Eric Jones, Justin Haley, John Hunter Nemechek, Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Zane Smith, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Ryan Preece, Riley Herbst, Ty Dillon, Cody Ware, SVG, Jesse Love, Chad Fincham, and then Chase Elliott. He's not in Group 1. He's in Group 2. But, yeah, you did call it. So there is your results for that. And look really quick for the lap averages. Overall was Allmendinger. 5th fast 5-lap average was Allmendinger. 10-lap average was Blaney, Chris Buescher, Joey Logano, and Josh Berry. So there are your results from Group 1. Group 1. And we're going to be doing Group 2, Group B, or whatever you want to call it here in just a little bit. But thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today on the Go at SELO. We have the NASCAR Xfinity Series race after qualifying today, so make sure you're joining us for that. We'll have a live flag-to-flag coverage from the NASCAR Xfinity race. And then tonight, if the rain doesn't come down, we're going to do Braves Dodgers tonight. So make sure you guys are here with our channel all day. Another Saturday full throttle day for the boys here and the girls. Catherine Legg's going to be racing in the Xfinity Series today, so that should be interesting to watch her race as she's adding to her list of NASCAR Xfinity Series races. So we'll see how she can do, but there it is. So we're now in Group 2 practice, and let me get rid of my Group A. And then also Sunday, golly, we made the announcement last night during the truck race is that we are going to do our giveaway for the VIP passes this weekend. So the VIP passes, you can hear it in the background, but it'll never come through the stream ever again. No, but that's okay. That's how it is. It is what it is. That's the rules. So you can hear it in the background, but it's not going to be like clear. So at least I can listen to something. Heim time. That's right. James says, yeah, in Japan, they're called, I won't try to pronounce that. But there you go, James. And James, when I get a chance to go back to that store, I'll get your car and I'll send it to you. I know I'm waiting on a couple more still that requested a certain driver, but they didn't have it available. So, Allmendinger, the first fastest here. And, see if they're back on now.
How much I need to drive it into one, everything I need to do there, and then kind of settle in a decent rhythm there. But honestly, I feel like we're really close. Obviously, we had a lot of speed at Las Vegas, and I think that so far has kind of translated to what we have this weekend. And just want to go out here and give Wurth a good run, have the Wurth 400. I'd love to see this car do tomorrow.
How difficult is it to find that balance between feeling?
Trying to get to 100 likes, 60 likes, y'all. Help us out, y'all, as we're 20 minutes in.
Really, 1 and 2 sets up 3 and 4 so much, right? Like you need to be strong in both.
Matty Beans, appreciate the car, CeeLo. You're welcome, Russell. Oh, you got it. Cool, bro. Thanks, man. Glad you got it, buddy.
A bit more in 3 and 4 and still have good pace. So overall, felt pretty comfortable out there. Like I said, we're just kind of talking about what direction we need.
He's not really showing the races though. He's got it blurred out, but he's so far down on the bottom, no one can see him. It's all right, karma, man.
We even look at this race last year. There was a lot of strategy going on, a lot of different strategy. That opens up the door for whether it's go for a stage win or just try to set ourselves up for the best we can.
So we'll see what happens here in stage group 2 when they add the cars to it here.
Stay on top of that, but so far so good.
Josh Berry, second fastest in this practice session. Let's go over to Doug Turnbull.
And if you guys want to watch the second session, it is going on the Amazon Bring Your Own Broadcast. That's right. Cole Trickles, BYOB. If you guys want to watch practice, it is on the Amazon Prime YouTube channel, so you can find it really easily. They're going to show the practice, and then they'll cut it off at qualifying, and you guys will be back in here, but you guys can hang in here while you're watching the Amazon on a separate device or whatever it takes. We appreciate you. We don't want you to miss out on anything. I'm always trying to help you guys watch the races if you can't watch the races, since you can't do it here anymore. So we appreciate you hanging out with us. Hit that like. Almost to 100, y'all. Help us out.
Still, at rate of speed, you still get that dirty air, and you get a little bit just tight behind cars. But honestly, it wasn't extreme, and that was good. So, but we can always make it better. But
And his computer keeps crashing.
Like always, track position is going to be critical. Feel like this race.
But you can still see it clear as day, Cole.
Just strategy with it, so. It'll be a long day tomorrow, but
you can still see it clear as day.
Cheer for AJ Allmendinger. Thank you very much, Doug Turnbull. Fastest so far on the Speedway. The only driver up over 190 miles per hour. When we come back, Group 2, the second half of the Cup field, will have a 25-minute practice set.
All right. So we're waiting on Group 2 to start here. Chatting with your laptop. All-Star Weekend. May 16th. I know, buddy. It is what it is, though. It doesn't matter. I know, Cole. I know. But it is what it is. Group 2 coming up here. Come on, Nascar.com. Refresh, bro. Now, I'm not going to refresh it because last time I did that, it just kind of sat there. Was put lights at Rockingham. Put them at Rockingham. Did y'all enjoy the Rockingham race? I didn't get to watch any of it. And I'm also looking forward to the Earnhardt special on Amazon Prime. Looking forward to that as well. And May 25th, Amazon Prime is going to be streaming these races as well. Starting May 25th. So almost the end of Fox here for their broadcasts. And I think when that goes to May 25th, the practice and qualifying is going to go to TNT. Bring the clash to Rockingham. Quick hello and a like. I have a nail appointment. Have fun, Butterfly. Good time. Appreciate you being here. Oh, I never brought up my sub count. Never brought up my sub count. Bum, bum, bum. Great time to be a NASCAR fan. A lot of people not happy with NASCAR right now. Saw a video on, they were talking about Bristol and how empty it was and how boring of a race it was. There we go. And let me get that up here. Where's my sub count?
For 25 minutes. Well, Group 2 is going to be out there for 25 minutes before qualifying.
25 minutes for Group 2.
Just on your car. Guess what? You don't. The way NASCAR levels the playing field is they give Group 1 10 minutes to work on their car after their practice session, and that's it. Because that's all Group 2 is going to get after their practice session.
So you only get 10 minutes. I didn't know that. You only get 10 minutes to work on your car. All right. No, they haven't refreshed it yet.
Watching the data that you can watch with the ghost cars versus your car there, and that was an eventful session, right, Shane? It looks like maybe a piece of the wall got there. I didn't have a lot. Did you clip the wall there in that session? I think I did a little bit, but that's all right. But
Where's SVG?
not too good for
Really can't hear him, but
for a few changes. I think we made that. I think the coach is a bit better. So
I have noticed the drop off on the SVG fans in here. They used to be all over the place when he was winning a lot. So Willie B, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Todd Gilliland, Denny Hamlin, Austin Dillon, Noah Graxton, Michael McDowell, Cole Custer, Austin Cindric, Carson Hocevar, Austin Cindric, who won last week, Carson Hocevar, Ross Chastain, Daniel Suarez, and Ricky Stenhouse is in this group. Let's see as they fire through. Look at Larson just climbing to the top already.
Look at this side of your car.
You think the crashes have hurt John Hunter Nemechek? Tyler Reddick moving on up. Watch these Group 2 guys move up through the field here. We still here, bro. Thank you, Chevy. Keep on hitting. We're trying 30 away from 100. They filled the grass hole full of sand. Okay. I can barely see it, but Willie B, 2 wins at a 1.5 mile track since 2023, and his average finish is 6th. 10 top 5s, 13 top 10s. Willie B.
We're just going to keep pulling that rope and going in the right direction. I want to be worried about it. How much if Ryan Priest put in the first session? Now, session 2.
Look at Hocevar.
Is on the racetrack and all 4 of the Hendrick.
Hocevar say, hey, I raced this track last night. I know what's going on.
Bowman, they all blasted off their go together and with the first 4 to hit the track.
Yeah, with William Byron being the points leader right now, that means if Hendrick Motorsports gets the first 4 spots,
They filled the grass. I can't see it.
in a great spot.
I love the gold Napa car, Cole.
Standings, Chase Elliott running in 4 now. Alex Bowman's had a hit.
Yeah, I was crazy last night with that. I love the, like you were mentioning, I love the gold Napa cars
Chastain, Denny Hamlin,
on the glow for commentator.
Daniel Suarez, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Michael McDowell.
Practice.
Also in this group.
I'm talking about practice.
And
70 likes. Try to get to 100. Help us out.
Former winner here at Texas. He's already moved up to 3rd quick. Michael McDowell now jumps up to 2nd quick. Carson Hocevar goes to the top. He ran last
Oh,
night.
Larson in that red 5, man. Looks good.
Really, these precious their tires are going to be in this practice session. But Carson Hocevar tops 190.894 miles per hour. Pretty
I just realized that Willie B's car wasn't in the paint schemes.
go from Kyle Larson. And since we had the next gen car here, we started out at 188.9, went to 190.3 a year ago with Kyle Larson.
very impressive. Noah Gragson jumps up to 3rd quick overall, 2nd in the session. Kyle Larson, 4th quick. He's in the session. Michael McDowell, 5th quick. Alex Bowman, 7th quick. Tyler Reddick, 8th quick. These cars getting out there, and they're getting after it already early on.
Valvoline. And look at old Hocevar. P1. Graxton, too. Look at him. And Larson. Michael McDowell. Bowman and Reddick. Yeah, I'll be there.
On June 1st, and Tootsie's Orchid Lounge right there on Broadway in downtown Nashville. Ross will join us coming up here in a couple hours for our broadcast of the 80s Frozen Custard.
What's up, Aussie? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here.
Throughout the year in qualifying for Ross Chastain, not normally one of his strong suits, but they struggled even more this year. His average starting position, 22.8. He would really want to do better than that here later on today.
Yeah, and truthfully, poor qualifying last year is what kept him out of the playoffs. And what I mean by that is as we go through these races, we run them in 3 separate stages. At the end of stage 1 and stage 2, you have an opportunity to get 10 points maximum extra for the race in each stage. Because their qualifying was poor, they weren't collecting stage points throughout the year. They came up short of making the playoffs on points. They did win a race, but that happened at Kansas after the playoffs had started. But they've been able to drive through the field and finish well.
Wow, they're showing someone wrecked in 2008. Who was that? In the 00.
Fast on Saturday like they are on Sunday.
Who was that in the 00?
Top 10 qualifiers, I mentioned Kyle Larson won the pole position. The rest of the top 10 were Ty Gibbs, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick.
Waiting for F1 to start. What's up, Negative Squirrel? Welcome in. Oh, there's McDowell.
Two Chevys making up the top 10 in qualifying a year ago, as we now see Ross Chastain coming back on the pit road.
Down in Miami. Austin Cindric, the winner last week.
Carson Hocevar last night, I think this was one of the things we talked about. Some invaluable seat time. He won his first ever NASCAR race in the Truck Series here 2 years ago in 2023. And think about where his career has gone since then.
Well, it wasn't Roger Daltrey in the 00. Who was it?
Let's go down to Doug Turnbull.
Now, on the other end of the chart there, on 28th, the combined practice time, Ross Chastain there said, the good news is that even though
Cindric.
but he's having trouble turning the heel in certain spots. He's having trouble getting up the bumps.
We are in Texas.
So all
David Ruderman, Big Wade. What's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Bell was in Group 1 practice. He was about mid-pack.
Car back onto the pit lane after running.
And now he's
Back in his
25th fastest.
bring his
See
car
here.
onto the plane as well.
Cole Custard out there. Chase Elliott, 23rd fastest.
Hamlin, that
Willie B in that 15.
racetrack that here of the daylight.
Yeah, that's a great looking car, actually, with the Progressive sponsorship. Something they picked up this year.
McDowell was in the, okay, sorry about that, Corm. Okay, McDowell was in the 00 in 2008. And he flipped here at Texas.
Right now they haven't progressed.
Doing good, man. We're doing good.
3-time winner here at Texas Motor Speedway. Definitely would like to make a 3rd trip to victory lane in 2025.
The first race here was disastrous, Angry Hubby said. Why was it disastrous? Too many wrecks or what? I don't remember. I mean, about 10 more laps. We'll look at the leaders here, the leaderboard, the lap leaders. About 10 more laps. 16 minutes left here in Group 2. Too narrow. Gotcha. Maybe it was Pete Townsend, the 00 with the Who sponsor. There's Bowman the Showman, 7 straight top 10 finishes on a 1.5 miles. If you're a 48 fan, Bowman the Showman, let me see your 48s. Where's San Diego Kid? Where's the axe? Is it raining again? Good gosh. Raining again here.
Finish in the Craftsman Truck Series race.
The transition to banking was screwed up. Oh, interesting. I didn't know. There's Chastain, Ross Chastain in that purple. Trackhouse always has cool paint schemes, you know? They always have some cool paint schemes.
5 times in 2022. He's won once in the last 75 races. That was here at Texas. So, yeah. He can getting back to victory lane.
I'm rated to Keith Moon from The Who. Wow, really? That's interesting.
And when
Yep.
Cheer, he's pretty solid. That's why he's way up there in the point standings. It just hasn't been enough to go to victory lane.
No, they've been wildly consistent. The one place where they've been deficient when it comes
Hit
to
that subscribe, hit that like for a show.
struggle.
Trying to get to 100 likes. 23 away from 100. Help us out. Let's get that out of the way.
0.5-mile tracks. He's another driver.
Hocevar's still the leader. He's only ran 17 laps, though. I'm waiting on these guys about another 15 more laps, actually. And then we'll take a look at the lap averages.
Good playoffs contention today. We still have 16 races to go before the postseason starts, and who knows who could go to victory lane and push that cut line up.
When you talk about lap sled, Kyle Larson has led 506, number 1 in that category. William Byron, 364. He is ranked number 2. Alex Bowman at 107. He is ranked 9th in that category.
Keith Moon was a crazy guy blowing up his drum sets.
Absolutely. I have not.
The who? Who? Al's in the chat.
Cashed in by going to victory lane as well.
Yeah, and you're right. They turned that around in a good way. 15.
Stop rated in Miami.
We get everything reset.
Well, it'll be on its way again soon, Aussie.
Single lap qualifying, and while we have them divided into Group 1 and Group 2, that's just for the first.
Awesome, at Georgia fan. What is it called? Make sure y'all go check out my man Georgia fan. He's trying to get his YouTube channel going. It's called Georgia fan. Pretty easy.
Fastest car overall, or the slowest car overall, and that's how the 38 cars are going to be lined up here today at Texas Motor Speedway, and how they will ultimately.
I was told some good stories.
Will be determined here in about an hour, Mark.
You know, we make a big deal about
Tyler Reddick. I love this paint scheme. I love the 45. It's probably my favorite of the week.
pole winners won only 5 times.
I didn't think it was that much.
So we make it.
Love it. Love this 45 paint scheme, y'all. Juan Soto. Love. What track is going to be like Atlanta? Darlington. No, this track is like Atlanta. It's shaped the same way, just not paved like it used to be. 12 minutes left here. All right, let's start looking at the lap averages now. Let's take a look. All right, Todd Gillen is overall. Carson Hocevar. Look at Austin Cindric. 10 lap average, 15 lap average, 20 lap average, and then 25 lap average. Logano's still the fastest. And then Shark Blood still up there in Group 1. Of course, those guys haven't run about that many laps yet, though, but Cindric there in the 20 lap average.
Shot of that Napa 100th anniversary.
We'll come back to it.
Brought his car back in. They popped the top on it. Maybe making a few adjustments.
We'll come back to it here in just a little bit. Mike Baker watching Cindric start winning more. Logano will cry harder. CeeLo sent you Trisha's new single. Check it out. I will. Where's SVG? He was in Group 1.
Consecutive championship.
And he is down here in 36. 36 for SVG.
Pretty much everywhere you go. I mean, William Byron is absolutely the complete package when it comes to a NASCAR driver, and he's had great success here at Texas Motor Speedway, no matter what he's driven. Whether it's
19 likes to go to 100. Hey there. How's it? What's up, Sarah D? Good to see you, Sarah.
package, not just here in Texas.
So on the playoff bubble right now is Chris Buescher and Allmendinger. And Kyle Busch is right there for the taking.
He gets the respect that he should, given the numbers that he puts up. You know, we're talking about.
They got us yesterday, Hunter.
One of the things that's kind of surprises me when you look at the 4 drivers they have now, only one of them is a former pole winner here at Texas Motor Speedway.
Oh, Georgia fan, did you have a good time at the game last night? I know we lost, but how was it? Did you stay for the rain delay?
Track. Brad Zaslowski has done it twice. Blaney, Dillon, Bush, Bubba Wallace, Larson, they have done it one apiece.
Very interesting. And to your point, in 45 races here, it's a very low percentage. And you can win from anywhere. I remember one year, Mark, I think back Kenseth, if he's one of those pole winners, he ended up having to start at the back that day and still drove into victory lane. 400 miles is a long way. We run most of those 45 races here as 500 milers at 10.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, Georgia fan. That's a lot of money. What's up, Pastel? Good to see you. Appreciate you. Good morning. Appreciate you being here.
This was a highly
Thanks for the subs, y'all, too. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us today. My name is CeeLo. We got 9 minutes left in Group 2 practice, and then we got qualifying coming up. After that, we have the NASCAR Xfinity Series race coming up today. The Andy's Custard 300. Make sure you're here with us this afternoon. I'll post a pinned message in there, and you'll be redirected to that show as well.
Noah Bredson, Kyle Larson, Michael McDowell.
And also, remember, they will have also... the CW will have the app, so make sure you're getting your app ready for today. Make sure your app is refreshed and up to date as well, so you can watch the cameras on CW today. So make sure you're getting prepared for that, so you have more entertainment today to watch the race with us. But Carson Hocevar, where he won his very first truck race, his race ever, right here in Texas, and he is P1 right now. And Hunter, we're doing the game tonight if it doesn't rain. The Dinger in second, the only fastest car in Group 2, which I'm shocked, is Noah Gragson. Noah Gragson's the fastest right here overall. And then you got Larson. I guess he's in Group 2 as well. And then Michael McDowell. So 20 laps ran for Larson. Noah Gragson's at 22. We'll see. CeeLo, this is an oval. It is an oval, yes. Well, it's not. It's like with the dog leg. It's got an oval with a dog leg. It was so expensive because I bought 5 tickets. Oh, okay. Well, that's better then. But still, Dodgers, Braves, and you bought 5 tickets for $300. That's still not bad. Still not bad at all. Mm-hmm. This is on Amazon Prime. It's not on cable. You have to have an Amazon Prime subscription to watch this. Yeah, it's baseball tonight, and we'll be doing it in 3D. We'll be doing it in 3D tonight if it doesn't rain. We'll see if it doesn't rain or not, but that's the plan. We're going to do Braves Dodgers tonight in 3D. You're not even funny in 3D. Oh, sunny and warm. What time is the Xfinity race, Brighto? We're going to be on at 12:30 Central for pre-race ceremonies. 12:30 Central, so we'll be here for another hour or so, and then we'll take about a 30-minute break, and we'll be back for the Xfinity race today. 300 miles for the Andy's Custard 300.
Practice here in Texas. Carson Hocevar continues to lead the way. We have 3 drivers who have topped 190 miles per hour. Carson Hocevar.
Yeah, right. That'll be awesome. I'll be all about it.
190.00.
190.00. Yeah, everybody else has got like point something something. He's just got 190 on his thing. You see right here? Right here, 190.
Get the exact same lap time and the same speed.
If you tell some 3D jokes, then yes, you're. That line's actually from the Muppets, 3D Muppets at Hollywood Studios. You're not even funny in 3D.
NASCAR has a way to even go deeper than that.
What's up, NASCAR info and news? Appreciate you being here.
NASCAR, when they took a look at their start finish line, it was off.
86 likes. We're almost to 100. Help us out.
They were start finish line to make it a little bit straighter. They don't miss a trick.
They should. Look, we had that race at Kansas Speedway where the painting on the line wasn't exactly.
What's going on, Patty?
Looked like Chris Buescher won, but it was actually Kyle Larson because of the way the paint was. You go to every track right now, these things are.
Did you hear Hamlin said? Yeah, he did. He said he wants to run the Xfinity Daytona race.
Way to turn one side of the start finish line is a checkered flag, 2 rows of that.
Pastel, I thought the podcast was so funny.
Statistic representation of what a Texas flag looks like. I think that's kind of a cool thing. I like it when you see tracks kind of having their own identity.
You want McDowell back in front row motorsports? Gilliland's making that 34 look bad.
Scribble their names
No, I am not a coffee drinker.
on that.
I am not.
Flag.
All right, Aussie, thanks so much for hanging out this morning. We appreciate you. Thank you, sir. In about 4 minutes, we'll do about a 20-minute break, and then about 20 minutes or so. 20 minutes or so.
130.
Like button engaged. Thank you, Richard.
These frozen custard.
What's up, David? Good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out.
And it's been great to have. We have him for about 10 races this year between Xfinity and NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series races. And it's just awesome of him to give his time, come up here, hang out with us, broadcast the race, and really educate the race fan and all of us about things that are happening on the racetrack.
He is great in coaching us along, and
Gorgeous. And 3 bottles of fruit punch of CeeLo. That's right. I would love to see Denny run the Xfinity. I would too. It's been a bit since he's done that.
In the Truck Series race as well. So
watch Kyle Larson long enough, lap after lap after lap. That's going to pick up something.
yeah, that is very true. Chastain back on pit road. They've got 4 minutes to make some adjustments and maybe go out and get another run here, or just start working on their car. Remember, once this session is over, NASCAR will give these teams 10 minutes to make adjustments before qualifying starts. The Group 1 cars that already went out, they're not constantly working on their cars here during this Group 2 session. They had 10 minutes after their session to work on the cars, and now they're all sitting still before they push them out for qualifying after this practice session. That holds true with Group number 2 as well. Once this session is over, they're on a 10-minute clock to make any adjustments that they can within what now.
They got a 10-minute clock.
Expect for the race 10 minutes to make those adjustments before they go out and qualify. Once that happens, the covers go on them. And the next time they will hit the racetrack will be when we drop the green flag for tomorrow's Wurth 400.
So here,
Hope they don't try to go through the track. Yeah, exactly.
Turn number 4. I kind of like coasting along here the front straightaway. Just noticed they've made some adjustments to Chase Elliott's car. He has gone back out onto the racetrack. Same thing for Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson.
Most of our 2 minutes left here in practice. Let's take a look at the lap averages now. Lap averages, and they've all ran about 30 laps now, so let's see. Ty Gibbs the fastest here. Cindric, Denny Hamlin. So look at Denny with that long run car here in 30 laps. 25 laps, Cindric, Gibbs, Noah Gragson, Cindric, Gibbs, Buescher. Look at Cindric. You watch out for these Fords on a long run. They play tonight, Shay. Hopefully, we'll see in the rain. Raymond dropping those 24s. Just don't want to get nauseous watching Dylan run around that 3. But yeah, these Fords, there's a lot of Fords on long runs. Chevrolet good on a short run. Osavar, Dinger, and McDowell.
I love as you kind of go cross country down through Asheboro, North Carolina, to make your way down through LV and Rockingham. So it was a great drive.
Great for Gibbs. 8 more likes to 100, y'all. Help us out.
They had a great time, and it was great to talk to those folks who thought, you know what, I never thought we'd see another race at Rockingham, and here we are. And they put on great shows. They really did. The trucks and Xfinity. I know there's been a lot of talk about, hey, maybe the Cup Series going back there. But man, as a standalone event on Easter, it really shined. It really did.
I would like that to just kind of hold its place. And what a great thing for Richmond County, North Carolina, for Rockingham. We spent a lot of time this week here in Texas talking about really what a great impact that a big NASCAR weekend has on a community. And for the folks in Fort Worth.
And if you need rain, just have NASCAR come to your local city.
Plus, that this city gets, and it is just awesome.
And this whole thing got messed up again. They changed the sponsor thing.
The home track, and it's great to see just everything thrive because NASCAR is in town. In fact, you look at where we sit here on this property, but this racetrack. Now there's a mall across the street, a Buc-ee's with over 100 gas pumps there.
A Buc-ee's. Probably not. We'll have a doubleheader tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think it's going to play tomorrow either.
First time we came out.
We'll do tomorrow night's race, a game on Sunday night. But yeah, possibly no game tonight.
Here. And now there's no room for that at all. You might be able to graze
the number 9 paint scheme is awful. You don't like it, Mike Baker? I think the gold looks good. I don't know. Maybe it's just me though, but Raymond James run the 21s.
State Highway 114. That's where the intersection.
Yeah, I mean it shows rain tonight, but it's shows it's kind of dissipating. So I don't know what's going to happen with that line.
There's a lot of cowboy here at Fort Worth and Cowtown.
Now I'd love to be able to have some bison out there grazing on a couple acres of my land. That'd be
Talk about busted knuckle garage. You have 10 minutes. Yeah, right. They have 10, each group 1 and group 2 have 10 minutes to work on their car, and then that's it. So appreciate you hanging out with us today. We thank you so much for being here. Back from Prime Stream again. Thank you, Rowdy. Appreciate you guys. I know they went off the air, so come on in here, guys. We're having a good time today. We thank you for being here. My name is CeeLo. On the go at CeeLo. It's gold to me. Kind of looks like, oh, gross. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's supposed to be gold. But how about tomorrow's forecast? I think here in Texas it's supposed to be great, and I think it'll be okay tomorrow in Atlanta as well. But appreciate the ones that are coming in. If you're new, I know qualifying practice on the Amazon Prime channel is going to go off here pretty soon. And we'll see if we can get some more folks in here. But thank you guys for just coming in. Make sure you're hitting that like for us as we are bringing you practice and qualifying. I know every Saturday morning, Amazon Prime on their YouTube channel, which they were a great job over there, give you the best coverage over there watching practice. Nothing like watching the stream. But on here, we can't show you the races. We can just provide our commentary and our reactions, and that's what we're doing. We have a good time in our chat, so make sure you're joining us in here today. We thank you for being here. My name is CeeLo. On the go at CeeLo is our YouTube channel. We bring you all the NASCAR races, the practices for the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series, the qualifying for both, the races for all 3. We did the truck race last night. If you weren't here, where were you? Should have been here. And then we're going to bring you the Xfinity race today at 12:30. We're going to be live on the channel for the race, and that's our pre-race, and then the race will start off around 1 or 1:10 or so. Central. Those are all Central times. Cole Trickle says there was a fake Buc-ee sponsored NASCAR race car at the Road Atlanta vintage races last weekend. There was a vintage NASCAR 20-lap race. Interesting, Cole. 99 likes. We're almost to 100 hit, but that one more to go. One more to go. And boom, boom, boom. Late night again proves Corey is ready to upgrade. Corey Heim, that's right. So yeah, so 1 o'clock the race is going to start. We'll be live on YouTube at 12:30 for the pre-race ceremonies, where we'll pick our picks and our dark horses and our cautions and talk about the lineup and all that good stuff. But there it is, Allmendinger. Let me go back to the practice here. Hocevar, still fastest. Allmendinger and Noah Gragson. You would expect those 3 guys to be there. You can see the vintage race on Stapleton 42 YouTube channel. All right, I'll go check it out. I will check it out. Gragson 3rd in practice, 36 laps run. And we're over 100 likes now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you're hitting that like for us as you're coming in. Subscribe to the channel as well. We're trying to get to 32,100 today. That's our goal. 32,100. Well, actually, no, it's right here. It's no, right here. I'd be a horrible weatherman. It's like the tornadoes here. No, it's here. Oh boy, go Braves! That's right, Shay. Did the 24 ever show up here? Did y'all see the 24 here at all? I added it to it. I noticed I was missing it. Yahoo! It was him. Him time again last night. He won the trucks. Yes, NASCAR info.
That's really what it's all about. And right now, I feel like we're strong in 3 and 4, 4 and 2. And yeah, each team probably prioritizes those corners a little bit different.
94 was here. Thanks for being here, y'all.
Philosophies that you just want to be good off the 2 and then get position in the 3. And there's some people that you want to be able to run wide open through 3 and 4, so nobody ever gets near you in 1 and 2. So it depends on how you feel like it's going to best suit your race style.
All right, well, good luck in qualifying, Keith. That's Michael McDowell. He was one of the fastest in practice in the number 2 session of practice.
I should leave a Braves emoji in for the. I have enough. If I get some more emojis, maybe I will.
With the Noah Gregson here, Noah's with Rusty Rush, is a sponsor for Brush Travel Centers there.
What's up, Mountain Billy? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here.
There, I hate to say we're surprised, but that is a high showing there for Rusty.
Yeah, no, our Rush Truck Center Ford Mustang is really fast, and we got a lot of speed this year. Just not the results we wanted, but coming off a strong 4th place finish last weekend, and Texas has always been a pretty good track for me. Went here in Xfinity, got a couple poles, so we learned a lot there in that last second.
Wurth 400 on Sunday, y'all. We'll be bringing you flag-to-flag coverage.
So there's opportunity to flag pit stops, some strategy.
Yep, Kentucky Derby today too as well. I guess that real one doesn't happen till what, 3:30 or so. Nowhere for the pole. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, at this time, you're going to get to pick who is going to be on the pole for this thing. And I'm going to go Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman for the pole. Who do you have on the pole here? And we're going to start with Mike Baker. Mike Baker says Noah for the pole. Who do you have for the pole here? Bronny's got Reddick. Anybody else? Anybody else for the poll here as we're picking our polls here? 6 o'clock, actually. Okay, thank you. Roger's got Larson. Tristan's got Hocevar. Pastel's got Bubba. Ooh, that's a different one. Anybody else? Give me your picks. So who's going to be on the poll here? Who is going to be on the poll today for the Wurth 400? Hunter's going Larson. Jason's going Graxon. It's Georgia fans going Cendric. That's a good one. Penske. Anybody else? Anybody else picking your poll winner? That's what we're doing here. Austin Dillon for Daniel. Ooh, look at him. An RCR car. Tomorrow we will be on at 2 or 1 Eastern, 1 Central for the race tomorrow. Bowman for Sarah. McDowell for Wendy. Introvert Ranger has got Larson. Larson for him. Mike. Who else you got? Yahoo for last weekend. 2 of my teams wins. Austin Cindric and Austin Hill. There you go. The Austins dominated last weekend at Talladega. Piggy's got Chase for the poll. He won here last year, so we'll see what he can do. Chase Elliott for the poll for Piggy. Anybody else? Anybody else? 77 for Rowdy for McDowell. So McDowell got a lot of Graxon. We got some Larson. Got some Bubba. We got Byron. We got Elliott. Anybody else? Last chance. Janet says Kyle Larson as well Appreciate you, Janet, for your pick. Ryan Blaney for Norman. Okay, there you go. Another Ford. See what he can do. As Group 2 is going to have like less than 10 minutes now to get their car settled and ready for practice or for qualifying. I did not know about that 10-minute deal, but I hope the 8 for Cornbread. Daniel's got Larson as well. What about the 17 for a dark horse? Well, we're just doing polls, but yeah, Chris Buescher could pull off a poll here as well. Hopefully the horse wins. I need to look at some of the names for the horses this weekend.
Our schedule. We now have 3 consecutive 1.8
All right.
speedways on the schedule when it comes to points races. Tomorrow, the Wurth 400 here at Texas Motor Speedway. Next week,
111 likes. Keep it going. 200 likes, y'all. Help us out.
Then we have the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro Speedway. That is not a points-paying race, but after that, we go to Charlotte Motor Speedway for one of NASCAR's crown jewel events, the Coca-Cola 600. I'm really curious to see what happens after.
All right, qualifying beginning here. Let's see here.
3 consecutive 1.5-mile speedways.
It'll certainly give us a great indication not only what we may see towards the end of the year, because we've got some 1.5-mile tracks obviously in the playoff. And again, we're at that time of the year where the point standings are just
All right, Finchman.
So if somebody has some ideas about trying to point
All right, let me turn this one off now. Hold on.
So there's a strong likelihood of drivers pointing their way in.
1 second, y'all. Now this is working.
Got to set up the bolt, right? But you definitely got to be as fast as you can possibly be down there.
So we got Chad Finchman on the track right now. As he will go, then Keselowski, Cody Ware, Jesse Love, Ryan Preece.
As Chad Finchman passes by, Eric, you're making your 300.
29.833 for Chad Fincham. 29.833, 181.008. Here is Bad Brad. How about some Bad Brad fans in the house? Bad Brad. Anybody out there a Bad Brad fan?
You got an appearance coming up this week in Atlanta that has to do with both the race and your foundation. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we're gonna go down there and do a couple readings for elementary school on Wednesday morning. So looking forward to that. And having help's always been a big help with all the reading initiatives, Eric Jones Foundation. So yeah, it'll be fun to get down there.
Ed Brad, 28.635. Ready. 28.635. What's up, Roger?
Trying to do with this foundation as it drives the Legacy Motor Club.
Thank you very much, Doug. Thank you very much, Fred McMillan. Brad Keselowski, of the 2 cars that have gone out, is the fastest. His speed 188.574. About 2 miles per hour off the pace that Carson hosts of our set in practice. But again, it continues to warm here. The track continues to change. Not sure if we'll see faster speeds or maybe it's slowed down a little bit, Mark.
Well, when we get to...
All right, here's Cody wearing that Arby's gold wheels.
And once we get to those 2 cars, we'll find out
what's up, Roger.
And he was
Carl versus Brad was historic.
Check is another one of those that's going to go out here shortly. He was 5th quick when Group 1 went out in practice. Cody Ware just went out. He's 2nd quick over Chad Fincham, just underneath Brad Keselowski as well. And out on the speedway is Jesse Love.
Carl Edwards for president. Here's Jesse Love. Let me see those hearts in the chat if you're a Jesse Love fan and excited to see what he could do in this 62 C4 Ultimate Energy Toyota.
Make some big things happen.
Or Chevrolet. Sorry. Chevrolet.
300 coming up here at 130.
CeeLo, what is Ross Chastain plus Chase Elliott? What?
Xfinity Series championship this year, so that young man certainly has a future superstar written all over him. And now on the racetrack, Ryan
Chariot
will be followed by Joey Logano. So we'll find out again. I think after these 2 cars,
Ryan Preece and Joey Logano got disqualified last week. DNQ'd. Love reminds me of a young Brian Vickers.
Love went second quick behind Brad Keselowski.
Christopher Bell.
Looks like he has some good speed in that RFK number 60. And let's see what he does versus his
1 plus 19 or 1 plus 9.
Just a tick slower, 0.4 of a mile slower than Brad Keselowski. 3 seconds.
Wouldn't that be Ty Dillon actually? All right, Logano. Let me see your Logano fans and who is unhappy about last week. Logano.
That's right. Here on the grid is a lot of drivers who are either strapping into their race cars or still debriefing with their teams.
Let me see Logano fans. Let me see your 22s out there and that AAA Ford. 22s in the house.
Excited to be here in Texas. Speedy Cash on board. Big race.
For a friend.
And one of my cup races on a house. So
60 got screwed. Literally with a no bolt in the back of his no, that was Logano. Here's SVG.
I did see it. And
SVG Logano on the top of the pole here, 28.545. That's a 189.175. We got SVG now on the track. SVG.
Logano has gone to the
SVG. Oh, you met Chase Briscoe. Okay.
Now Shane Van Gisbergen of the
Rain for F1.
Just ahead of Chad Fincham. So right now it's Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, and Ryan Preece. We have a couple
Ford, and some more Fords.
Is on the track with his Toyota Camry XSE. Top 5 in Group 1 earlier, Mark.
So let's see if he can back that up here in qualifying. He hustles down the back straightaway now, right up.
Qualified. Logano is a crybaby. I hope someone puts him in the wall, James says. All right. Here is John Hunter Nemechek. Wow, look at that. P2. 28.554.
Boy, he had a bad Talladega.
All right, Ryan Blaney. Let me see those 12s. All these Fords.
So many points earned during the first 2 stages of a lot of races this year. It is Ryan Blaney.
Let me see Ryan Blaney if y'all are a big 12 fan.
Sweeps to the outside retaining wall on the back straightaway. Let's see what Ryan Blaney can do in that Team Penske number 12, Mark.
So Blaney now digging hard in turns 3 and 4 again.
See what he can do here. Ryan Blaney. First on race day, CeeLo, Mike Baker says.
Blaney will go to number
Well, they got like
9-4.
Ryan Blaney, 28.512, 189.394.
Check Brad Keselowski and Preece, your top 5 as qualifying will continue for the win.
All right, so those top 9 drivers, who will be there at the end? Will Ryan Blaney's pole last with a, we'll just do it that way. Will Ryan Blaney's pole last with a 28.512 run, 189.394, even though the top 3 guys were doing like 190 plus? Do you think Blaney keeps his pole? David, what's going on? Good luck, Blaney. Larson fan here, but like you. They should have fined Logano for the missing bolt, not DQ'd him. But, you know, then they have to go back and, you know, do that to everybody. Norman says, Richard Petty did not agree when the decision of NASCAR last week. I saw it on his Instagram podcast. Daniel says no. Mike says no. Tristan says no. Cornbread says no. Tristan says no. Anybody else? Doesn't Logano want to go cuss out Blaney because he took him from the pole? But thank you guys for hanging out. 121 likes, trying to go for 200. Let's see if we get to 150, and then we'll move on to 200. And subscribe to the channel right here. 32,087. We're trying to get to 32,100. If you have not subscribed already, make sure you do here. Xfinity Race Kentucky Derby on a rainy day. Hopefully we'll keep dry here for the Xfinity series. I think we're going to be all right.
Charities.
The Lone Star State in Texas. Missing bolt equals less drag. Still not on yet. Oh. Chevy on the pole for Doug. He says, Kaylee says Jake Hobby rendering judgment horse number 15 for Kentucky Derby is Toby Keith's horse. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something if he wins? What's up, OJ and Toothpaste? Good to see you. Appreciate you. Mike, you says nobody else on the track. That means Blaney has a chance. Exactly. He does. We'll see what happens as they're going to get some qualifying. The next three drivers are Chris Buescher, Christopher Bell, and Justin Haley are your next three drivers. Chris Buescher, Christopher Bell, and Justin Haley is your next three.
Here during the season, Buescher to this point has the sixth best average finish among the top drivers. William Byron, Kyle Busch, Austin Kendrick, Logano, fourth, fifth. Buescher again.
Alex Bowman, baby. That's my pick to get the pole, Brian. Alex Bowman.
Down across the stripe.
Here's Mr. Buescher.
The top first guy to crack.
Look at that.
Big way.
190 for Chris Buescher.
2 miles per hour, 28.309. And
Look at that, Chris Buescher.
Very fast lap.
That was a fast lap. The car that just went underneath us, that is Christopher Bell with the Interstate Battery.
Where's Big Wade at?
Last week, it was Christopher Bell and Chris Buescher in the same incident on a restart after the first caution. Bell was on the outside getting pushed by teammate Denny Hamlin. Hamlin described it like, hey, I'm used to being able to push that far on a restart out of the corner. Well, it got pushed a little too far. Christopher Bell and Chris Buescher, both the lead cars in both lines, ended up in the inside retaining wall.
Rowdy Titan, yo.
And he is second.
Christopher Bell, second fastest.
190.436.
190.436.
Chris Buescher, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, John Hunter Nemechek.
Our dark horses to win the race is Chris Buescher. We'll see, Norman.
That fast car is all year long. I know drivers always say, as long as it's a fast car, I know I'm okay. But have you thought about going to see a witch doctor or getting out of bed on a different side or something to change your luck? Yeah, I don't know. Let's try this out. It's been rough.
Heather, good to see you, Heather. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much.
Hopefully we can just keep doing the things we've been.
Justin Haley out here now. P2, 28.337 for Justin Haley. Nice. Hey, hey, hey.
Where do you find the balance?
Big Wade, he's biased, but he says Bell's going to win the race. What's up, Red Fanatic? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here as well.
Hopefully we can find a way to get track position, get past here. So
please get that kid in a top ride. He's pretty good, man. Justin Haley. Has Busch qualified yet? No, he has not.
He didn't say it.
You got Rowdy in 16th, Barry, Ty Dillon, the next three up. Rowdy's got the three up here.
Looking forward to that.
I guess he should just picture an Ewok or something chasing him, or Darth Vader. Maybe that'll make him go faster.
Yeah, May the 4th tomorrow, y'all. May the 4th be with you.
Got the second quick behind Chris Buescher. Riley Herbst.
You don't have... you're welcome. This is on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, yeah. I got hit by a storm yesterday, and my power went out. Ugh. Joey Logano fan, good to see you. May the 4th be with you indeed. Jake, I was at Hollywood Studios last year on May the 4th. Had a good time. We had a vlog as well on that. So check that out. That was always fun.
Brad Keselowski, Ryan Priest, Jesse Love, another spot.
Josh Berry, shark blood. Let me see those 21s or those shark fins. Josh Berry, as Roma says, shark blood. Dang it, dang it, Roma. You came in here and changed his name and then left for a while. And now we all call him Shark Blood. Shark Blood.
Checkered flag, and he will go to the top.
Look at that. Josh Berry on the pole, baby. That's a 28.233. 191.266 on the speed. What's with the Hamlin hat? I don't know. I'm a Hamlin fan.
Yeah, they're good fortune will go a long way, but
I like Denny Hamlin. He's my favorite.
digging out of a hole after Talladega and going out that early in Group 1 was going to be a detriment, and he stepped up. So he's got a really fast mid-third bank Mustang here.
I don't have a progressive hat or a sports clip hat, but I will have one by the end of the month. And a shirt.
Really happy with that race car practice, too. So, yeah, but hat.
Face purple.
Respect.
Did they change the Texas track? I don't think so. Hamlin against the world. That's right, man, Steve.
Kyle Busch just went out. Not
Rowdy.
car.
28.541, eighth fastest for Rowdy. Happy birthday, by the way, Rowdy Busch. Happy birthday.
Is a lap.
Why does the track look different from last year? I don't know. I think it looks the same. Who's in the 66? I think that's Jesse Love, right? No, he's in the 63. Who's in the 66?
But in turns 1 and 2. I mean, just absolutely leads 2 or 3 car lengths.
I'm trying to see it.
That we look at the ghost car, looking at it again as Allmendinger goes in there, and Barry Allmendinger
Fincham?
hanging with the ghost car as they exit turn number 2, but Barry lot speed right there, 1 and 2.
Rowdy sucks. Die-hard Ford guy, and all for Denny getting that first championship. That's right, Mike.
As he takes the checkered flag.
Who's in the 3 to 1 hour?
Faster than his practice speed. 190.975 miles per hour.
Look at the Dinger. He was fast in practice, too. 190.975. And here's Zane Smith. Thank you, Mark, for subscribing. Mark, we appreciate you. Right here, y'all. Oh, no. Right here. Right here. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thanks, Mark.
To unload the speed and have a place like this that we can really build on. And,
yeah, lots of cars to go.
Machine is straight out, so it's great to be
Zane Smith.
Learn anything for the truck race last night, or was that more of a fun Friday activity day?
I've been subscribed since 24. Red Fanatic, thank you so much for being a subscriber. We appreciate you, man.
That's value for my inspire. It's big deal or big help when I get the trucks.
All right, so our next Todd Gilliland, Cole Custer, and Ty Gibbs, your next 3. Gilliland, Custer, Ty Gibbs.
Smith just went out. He goes 4th quick.
Fourth.
5 for the Wurth 400. Josh Berry the fastest, followed by AJ Allmendinger.
All right, so does Josh Berry keep the pole here? Now that we got about 20 cars in, who in this top 3, how many stay in the top 3? We'll just do the top 3. Josh Berry, Allmendinger, or Chris Buescher. Who do you have staying in the top 3? Is it going to be any of these guys or 0? Red Fenix says, like, I think since I found your channel one time, I was trying to watch the race. Well, I'm glad you're here, buddy. I don't think so. Jake doesn't think so either. Shark Blood's got the pole right now, but he doesn't think he's going to last. None. Christian says, whoever passes him has an illegal car. Norman says, I think it thinks that Rowdy Kyle Busch has a car that stinks. It does not run good. Either that or no one. Oh, Barry. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Josh Berry. Everybody just saying Josh Berry. Either that or no one. Just Josh Berry. Couple Josh Berries. Noah and Barry will be on the front row. It'd be nice to see Noah Gragson on the front row for this race tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. When I first found CeeLo, I thought he showed the races and the background was black. Yep, don't. We used to show the cams. We never ever have shown the broadcast. But the cams have now moved to HBO Max, so you can't do that anymore either. It used to be free on the NASCAR website, and not a lot of people knew about that, and it was a game changer for us. But NASCAR's changed the rules, I guess, in 2025, and we're back to what we're doing like we did a long time ago. We did this for a while, long time ago. So, but Tyler Reddick and that Air Jordan, he was in the 2022 winner as well. As we got 3 more drivers here to qualify here in just a second.
I was talking to Chuck.
You'd say Noah top 5. Jason 1.1 says sigh. And coming up, oh, let me do that. Let's do that now. Let me put in the pin message for tomorrow's race. Or tonight's race. Okay, there's that. There's that. There's that. Nope, wrong one. Here. The Xfinity. All right. Paste that. Then pin. All right. In the pin message is the Xfinity race for today. Well, I'll redirect you as well, but there is the link if you want to go there and hit the like for us on that. As Colt Custer and that Red Baron Pizza Ford on the track right now.
Really excited about it. Same time, time to wish. For sure. And then here in Texas, having that great finish means you had a good draw for practice and qualifying. Does it make much of a difference from Group A to Group B? I don't think it hurts. I mean, it's not going to heat up too much between the start of the session to now. So when we go out here at the end, so I think everything is slightly in our favor, but the times are so close right now. It will be before being wide open already. So put a lot of pressure on turn 1 and 2 and nail my marks. Discount tire colors here at Austin Cindric's Ford.
So Cindric is qualified outside pole.
All right. Ford's in the top 20 only. Sadly, that'll never happen.
Look, he got the win out of the way, and that was certainly the most important, but I'm sure
The true legend in training is Heim.
to be the fastest in qualifying.
Ty Gibbs, legend in training.
0.293.
No, they're not. They were never the broadcast.
266. So for Ty
Ty Gibbs on the pole. Look at him.
Chastain, black and purple is the paint scheme on.
There's the watermelon man. Let me see those watermelons.
In Nashville, Tennessee, and Ross Chastain takes his car down the back straightaway. He wasn't good at practice. You mentioned earlier, Mark, he struggled at qualifying. Let's see what he can do here at Texas.
22.8 is average starting position this year. So
Christopher Bell, Chrissy.
Here's Chastain across the stripe, and he is not going to like that.
17th fastest for Chastain.
Right now, the running order on top, Ty Gibbs, Josh Berry.
28.658.
That's our top 5.
All right, here we go. My pick to win tomorrow.
Hamlin now.
Let's go, baby.
Track with his progressive Toyota, that number 11, a 3-time.
Let's go, Denny.
Lane twice in
He almost won yesterday.
grab some more playoffs bonus points here this weekend. Hamlin drops his car all the way down in turns 3 and 4 to the white line of the racetrack, stays matted in the gas, and now he brings his car across the start.
Come on, baby. Oh, third fastest.
He won with Ty Gibbs leading the way over Josh Berry and Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin leads all the active drivers.
Now it's Chase Briscoe.
But drop off after that.
Here's your cars remaining. We got a good little amount left.
Racetrack of drivers.
Chase Briscoe.
Top 10 finishes. That was with his old team at Stewart Hobbs Racing. Now he's in a Toyota with Joe Gibbs Racing. And we will see if Chase Briscoe can maybe better his teammate Ty Gibbs.
Briscoe.
Divisional pole. Briscoe brings it out.
See little Briscoe action here.
That's shops on the number 19 Toyota this weekend.
12th fastest.
Even in the top 10 mark.
He is 12th fastest at this particular point, and with the ghost car, couldn't even keep up to his teammate Ty Gibbs at all.
Nobody cares about Daddy. He's got enough. Perry. I know he has not, Brian. Here's Austin Dillon.
When he gets out of the car, but he was third quickest. He just told Chris Gabehart to through those, shoot, I had more to give. Third quickest, pretty good, guys.
Bowman the Showman. He goes 34th. There's Austin Dillon here. Let's see where he places.
Hamlin has brought it back there. And Austin Dillon comes across the stripe. How fast is he, Mark?
Austin Dillon, 10th.
Quickest, so that is a decent
10th quickest for Austin Dillon, a 28.381, 190.268.
Kyle here in Texas.
Kubota colors on the car for Daniel Suarez. It is Kubota orange for his number 99. In fact, the whole car is Kubota orange with some white graphics on it. Looks like a really nice looking race car. Good looking race car. Is it a fast race car? His teammate Ross Chastain. Chastain does struggle in qualifying.
Barry makes it next round regardless, Christian says. Grandpa's boy sucks. Trying to get to 200 likes, y'all. We're almost at 150. Keep up those likes, y'all. Show your appreciation. Subscribe too as well. Oh, right here. 32,100. We're trying to get there. 9 more to go for the subscribes. Help us out right here. 32,091. Recky. Sonny D, 47. There's Recky. Who's a Recky fan out there?
He's working his way onto the backstretch. Again, Ty Gibbs is currently on top. His time.
Any Recky fans? No, just one, Hunter. Only on super speedways, there's 2 rounds.
Kyle Larson.
Only super speedways. There's our 150th like. New to the channel, Andrew. Good to see you here. How did Blaney do? Blaney is qualifying 15th right now. He was on the pole for a little bit, but he's right there with Logano right here. All right, so Ty Gibbs, Josh Berry, Denny Hamlin, AJ Allmendinger, Chris Buescher are your top 5 right now. So does Ty Gibbs keep his pole? Ty Gibbs, let me know. Does Ty Gibbs keep his pole here on the channel? Does he get it? With a 191.293 speed with an average lap time of 28.229. Daniel says no. Perry says I live in Chicago and I can't even bet Kentucky Derby because my racetrack can't pay their bill. That's a bummer. Sarah says a big no. Piggy says no. Anybody else? Anybody else? My pick is gone. I said Josh Berry. Pole be the 28.1 something. A 28.1 something. Thank you guys for tuning in here. My name is CeeLo. We'll be doing the Xfinity race next. The pin messages in there. You'll be redirected as well. I'm working on the Kyle Larson in this race coming up here. Y'all, Kyle Larson. What happened here? 88. Okay. Larson's going to be in the 88 because Connor Zilich is hurt. So we'll see if he can come back for the 600. Now, after this race weekend, the Xfinity Series is off for 2 weeks as well. So we won't be having those. We'll just have truck races next Saturday night late. And we'll see trucks. And the boys will be on Sunday. But thank you guys for hanging with us. We appreciate you so much. Show your appreciation. Hit that like. Become a member
Watching my back.
as well. Lawson James says. Gibbs better wreck lap 1 of the race. Well, they haven't had an off week since Daytona. They've been going strong since Daytona. They haven't taken an off week. The Cubs series took off week 2 weeks ago. But the Xfinity Series has been going strong since Daytona. So they get 2 weeks off, back to back, and then they'll be back for Charlotte, and then they're the whole entire time. So it's like Bronny said, they'll return to Charlotte. Hopefully Zilich will heal up by then so he can do double duty.
Cars on Saturday.
Here's Michael McDowell. McDowell.
Yep. Flag making his way around the racetrack.
So again, he's trying to beat Ty Gibbs, who has set a blistering lap here under very hot conditions at Texas Motor Speedway. Hocevar, who had a strong run last night, undone by a bad battery.
Yeah, Hocevar was looking good last night, but the battery kept on dying on him. Got in late again. Sorry, CeeLo. All good, man. Thanks so much for being here.
The quickest in qualifying. What?
Wow, Michael McDowell. All y'all have said Michael McDowell. Congratulations. He's Mr. Front Row, right?
Pole here at Texas.
The provisional pole.
The track as he takes the green flag, and again, Travis Peterson and Michael McDowell both moved over from front.
How many left?
Together, Travis Peterson can
got here's Graxton on the pole here, and he's way out front of McDowell here, but currently 14th. I don't know how that works. They took the little thing down there. So Graxton 12th.
Here,
We'll see what he can do.
Noah Gregson on the racetrack. Gregson is going to
11th.
11th quit.
828.368, 190.355 for Noah Graxton.
Try their teammates. They get their sevens on their counts. And now on the
Here's Tyler Reddick.
Tyler Reddick is taking his 2311 Racing Toyota.
The new front row Joe. That's right.
He's been very fast. Mile and a half have really been his strong suit, and we'll see what he can do with this car here today. That Toyota dips it down into turn number 3 again. The higher.
All right. Currently 9th for Tyler Reddick, going down the backstretch.
As he takes the checker club.
Going to turn to 3 and 4 now, and he's going to do 11th as well. 28.363 for Tyler Reddick. 190.389.
Again, he was fastest in practice.
You thought Noah would be faster. All right, here's Hocevar. Let's see what he can do here. Let's see what Hocevar can do. He's in the green.
So,
Spire Motorsports, baby.
another week where right now.
Has Suarez qualified? I don't think so.
Let's see what Carson Hocevar does. Here he comes, Mark.
I don't.
Where's Suarez?
Is he going to do it? Yes, he does. Hocevar, 190.
191 and Suarez qualified 20th. So Hocevar knocks off his teammate.
Spire
28.175 with a 191.659.
That Spire team also.
All right, here's Bubba. What's up, your daddy? What's up, bro?
They've been quick on the 1.5 mile racetracks. You talked about Tyler Reddick, 23. 11.
Where's my Bubba fans at? Bubba.
Speaking of taking the checkered flag after completing.
See what Bubba can do.
Number 6.
Yeah, they've seen a lot.
Bubba
of
P6.
and he's really done a
Bubba P6.
track as well. Hendrick Motorsports on the track. Alex Bowman taking.
All right, Bowman the showman.
for Alex Bowman, the first of 400 drivers yet to qualify among our last 5 drivers total. He puts his car down
Bowman.
and his crew chief, Blake Harris, is actually a local from Maypearl, Texas, south of the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Bowman, Elliott, Cindric, Byron, Larson left.
Race cars.
No doubt about it. They've already won 2 pole positions this year at Homestead. And
See what happens here. Bowman, 7th. 8th. 8th for Bowman. 28.284, 190.921. And where's my Chase fan at? I see you, Chase. Where you at, Chase? If you're a Chase fan, let me see ya. Chase. Doesn't matter. Hamlin will win, baby, all day. That's right, Hunter.
And tonight at the dirt track.
So Chase, wow, slow. Like 25th fastest for Chase. What the heck?
Simply an awful turn number 4.
It's another bad qualifying run for him at Talladega and here. Wow. Way slow. 26th.
Chase the car out of turn 4 a little bit. Elliott, way down.
Way down. It's crazy.
For a 26th qualifying effort for him. But it looks like Alex Bowman, as a result, still has a chance to stay in the top.
What? How? All right, here's the winner last week, Austin Cindric. Let me see those 2s.
Winner, looking to make a statement here, Mark. Can Austin Cindric actually show the field? This is not just
Cindric.
He's won an Xfinity race here before.
Currently, Josh Berry has the fastest Ford. Austin Cindric now.
Austin Cindric, 2nd.
91.
191.95. 191.523, a 28.195. And here's Willie B.
He took the green flag. He is making his hot lap. And again, William Byron has the ability
Willie
to
B.
racetrack. He won his 2nd career Truck Series race here in Texas. Has been a winner in the Cup Series. Has been
Byron.
And has had a successful season, albeit with just 1 trip to victory lane. This is a pretty big
2nd fastest.
He was winning, of course, the Daytona 500 again. He's had 2 pole positions already this season at Phoenix and Darlington. Will he make it 3? Barely. The answer is no.
No.
His second quick.
Willie B was 2nd fastest.
6-4. All right, Kyle Larson.
Down to Larson. Does Hocevar keep the pole? Yes or no?
The green flag.
Let's see what he can do.
1:30 Eastern time. Kyle Larson subbing for Connor Zillich in the number 88 for Junior Motorsports in the.
Let's see what Larson can do. Nope. 7th fastest. Going down the backstretch. 6th. 6th. 5th. 4th.
Off of turn 4.
Nope.
Let's have a fast lap. I don't think it's quick.
Not enough.
Answer.
Congratulations, Hocevar.
Larson. Carson Hocevar has captured the.
Wow.
For the 2nd week in a row, we have a first-time pole winner.
Look at Hocevar on the pole. First career pole for Hocevar. If you are a Hocevar fan, let me see those 77s in the chat. Congratulations, Carson Hocevar. So, all right. So let's go really quick through the top 10 here. Hocevar, Willie B, Austin Cindric, Kyle Larson, McDowell, Gibbs, Barry, Hamlin, Bubba, AJ Allmendinger in the top 10. Bowman, Busher, Zane Smith, Eric Jones, Haley, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Noah Gragson, Austin Dillon, and Cole Custer, your top 20. Some notables here in the 20 through 30. Ryan Blaney in 24th. Rowdy in 26th. Logano 27th. Elliott, bad qualifying spot. 29th. You got Chastain back here. Ryan Preece, Recchi, SVG, and Chad Fincham. And Jesse Love, his 2nd Cup race. He qualifies 35th. So there you go. We appreciate you all hanging out here today on the Go at CeeLo for practice and qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series. We thank you for being here. Coming up here in about 40 minutes or so, we'll be live for the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. So appreciate y'all hanging out. We thank you so much. And the pin message is above here, guys. The pin message is above. What's up with the car here? Let's bring this up. There we go. For the race here at 12:30. So make sure you're clicking on that link or you'll be redirected from here. So thank you guys. I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain. Hope she's having a great time. She's heading to Atlanta today to enjoy some time with her friend. And she's going to be driving in that rain. So I hope for her safety. I want to thank my mods for moderating today. I want to thank my members for their hard-earned money. I want to thank some new subscribers today. We thank you for that. And we will see you in about 40 minutes here on the Go at CeeLo. We appreciate you. And that's it. We'll see you a little bit for the NASCAR Xfinity Series Andy's Custard 300 coming up in about 40 minutes. Thank you guys. Peace.